I'm going to show you how to use a Prezi presentation instead of the traditional PowerPoint. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by going to Prezi.com. And then once we are in Prezi.com, you will either need to make a free account, or you will need to log into your pre-existing account. So once you're there, you are going to want to click on Create a New Prezi. So once you have clicked that, the next screen that is going to come up is going to be your template screen. This is where you are going to choose what you want your PowerPoint, or I'm sorry, your Prezi to look like. So there are some popular options that first pop up. If you don't see anything that suits your fancy, you can click More. And then there are plenty of other options for you to choose from. If you don't want to use any of the templates, you can click down here where it says Start Blank Prezi, and you can just start from scratch. For today's demonstration purposes, I'm going to choose this one. So when you have chosen your template, you will have a blue box highlighting it, and then you will click Use Template. After you have clicked that, up on your screen will come a canvas, for lack of a better term. So you will see a big canvas here, and it's like your overall look. And then on the left-hand side, you will see the different slides that you will use for the content of your presentation. So when we're looking at this, you can see that there are some different text boxes around, and they say maybe like click to add title or click to add text. So what we're going to do is, for today's purposes, I'm going to click right here to add a title. So since I'm a first grade teacher, I'm going to make a literacy night presentation for my rising first grade parents. So I'm going to title this Literacy Night for Rising First Grade Parents. So once you're done with that, you can see up top there is a toolbar where you can add subtitles, change the body, make your text smaller or larger, color. There's a drop down box where you can change your font. There is also bold and italics. You can add bullets. It's very similar to what you would find in like different programs such as Microsoft Word or Keynote or even PowerPoint. So you should be pretty familiar with that. So once you're done making your title, you can just click off of it, and then you'll just click and drag, and you can see that there are 5 circles. So those are going to be our content boxes. This is where you're going to put the information that you want to present. So you can see that beside this one, there's a 2. So that's going to match up with this over here. So that's going to be the next thing that's going to pop up in your presentation. So obviously the first thing is going to be your overall look, which is what you're looking at now. If I click on this second box right here, then it's going to take me to the next thing that would be presented in my presentation. So then I would click to add my title and my text. If I wanted to let's say I wanted to add some content, and then I wanted to add a image or possibly shapes or a YouTube video. These would be some options right here for you to click on. Under the images, it's pretty neat because you can either use images that are already on your computer, or you can use Google Images. And then the YouTube video is super easy. You don't have to really worry about embedding it like you do in other forms. So all you have to do is click on it, and then, well, I'll just show you. And then you paste your YouTube link here. So then I might paste it. And then you can click Insert. and voila, it's there. So it's really, really, really easy. If you decide that you don't want it, you can delete it and it's gone. So it's really easy to use. So you will add your content and just like a PowerPoint presentation. So you'd add the next thing, the next thing. You keep going until you're done. So then once you're done adding everything, it'll bring you back to your full overlook of the canvas. So when you're done and you are ready to present it, you would log in, pull up your presentation, and you need to click on number 1 up here. See how I have it highlighted in orange? And then you would go ahead and click present. So now this is going to be your overall look, and the content inside the bubbles is going to look really, really small. But when you go through the different bubbles as we present our information, it won't look as small. So to present it, I'm going to click down here. You're going to see a left and a right arrow. I'm going to click on the right arrow. So this would be your first box, whatever it is that you would be presenting. And then it would keep going. And you would be able to do this as you are talking and presenting your ideas to either the parents, or let's say you're making a sales pitch to the people that you're pitching to. It's a more interactive format than a PowerPoint. It's more interesting because there's movement. And you can add videos like I said earlier. I think it's just a really cool, interesting way to present information, and I think that it will really engage our 21st century learners. So thanks so much, guys. I hope you learned lots. Have a good afternoon.